So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The action has already started. The unmistakable Daniel Van Bouten.
One of those players that's been
shapes to shoot! And it's a goal! And that's got him off to a flyer!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. He is through here. Messi. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. That's really well cleared. Taken back almost at once. Knocks it into space. Can he get it through? No, he's seen through all of that. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, there's a probing ball. Ødegaard. Messi. Alexander-Arnold kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Messi, who's set up one goal so far. Now it's Havertz. Just eases him off the ball.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Cáceres. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Messi. Mbappe. Oh, easy pickings there. Played into space. That is ended up in no man's land. Front-footed pressing going on here. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Messi, and it's Henderson. Great vision. Oh, important interception. It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Kane. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Haaland. Nice physical challenge. Guardiola. And it's Messi. Messi going full steam ahead down the left flank. Opts for safety. Messi. Can he get on the end of this? Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Neymar. Kane. Van Bouten was in no mood for any of that. Mbappe. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's got away. So much. Goes for a shot! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Haaland clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
Messi. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Haaland. Nicely aimed pass. Neymar here's onto this. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He's shifting through the gears here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Distributed tidily. Davids.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Bullish header! He scores! Alexander-Arnold to Henderson. And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
He's picked his way through.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oh, good-looking ball. Van Dijk does well to get it back.
Haaland really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
That has not gone well. And that'll be the last act of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And we're underway again.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Threads one in, and he's picked it up out wide. Big chance, corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And he gets rid in a hurry. And it's Davids. Davids! It's in! And this is getting better and better. And that is stunning. Just too hot to handle.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy them.
Takes a shot! There it is! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Chelsea get themselves back in. There's the shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Messi deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Havertz. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, good take in a good area. Messi does really well to win the ball there. Little doubt, that is a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. He's found a way through. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Neymar receives it in a wide position. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Out towards the flank. And this is Neymar. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all around.
Neymar with a real chance here.
This is about as perfect a free kick position as you could wish for.
And it's Rice. Messi charging forward, the ball at his feet.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And the finish! He has done it! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Haaland really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
It's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Now it's Kane. And he's quick to snatch it back. Chelsea will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Saliba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Davids. Oh, what a mistake! Oh, that's fabulous. Now that is a hefty challenge. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Messi. Now it's Haaland, looking for the run. Rice. That's a cute ball. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And here's Haaland. Saliba wins the duel this time. Cuadrado. Chelsea do have a chance to counter here. And he's managed to get free. Ah, that's a fine interception. David Villa, nice try, but he wasn't buying it. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Now it's Ødegaard. It's a pretty loose pass. Messi, lovely pass, but can he get there? And that is that. Chelsea perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment.
And a quick reminder today to
After all of
please
that,
take
Jim,
all
what are you
deductible bins
thinking?
located
Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Passing is crisp and sharp. Out to the right. He's found a way through. Chance to terrific header. Big moment. Massive goal.
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Messi! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
Havertz. Alexander-Arnold. He won't be happy with that one. Michael. And here's Kane. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Lovely, now then. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
ยังไงครับผมสวัสดีครับ
And it's Michael. Guardiol makes the interception.
จิมาโปร
He's
แล้ว
intervened well there.
ผมทำวิดีโอไว้อยู่นะครับ
First quarter of an
เข้า
hour
ไปดู
gone.
ได้เลยครับ
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
That's a sharp pass. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Eto'o wins the duel this time. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Spectacular save. Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Roberto Carlos. Neymar. Now it's Kane. Guardiol. Looking for options for movement. That's tidy. Well read, and the danger is averted. Now it's Batistuta. Bellingham conjures time and space where few can. Pass somewhat off target. And no, that was never going to make it. It's a pretty loose pass.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Alexander-Arnold is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Batistuta. Pinches it off him. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neymar. Neymar gets into a good position. No way through, so back it comes. Gets to show off his quick feet. Chance for a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit
มันไม่ขึ้น
stupid.
เหร
Maybe
อ
both,
มัน
actually.
ไม่ขึ้นนะเกี่ยวกับ USB เหรอ
And it's Kane. Ødegaard going face-to-face with his great rival. Now, can they get him away? And he's in on goal!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Bellingham. Messi. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Tries a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! That's a half-decent try. Corner number 2 then.
มือถือเราน่าจะไม่รองรับหรือเปล่าถ้ามันไม่มี
And that has
มั
been
นเครื่องมัน
cleared.
เป็นนะ
Chelsea have the chance to go the other way. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Fires it in low. And they're quick to get it back. Oh, it's Batistuta. Little pass back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
A probing pass.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Van der Sar. Caceres. And it's Bellingham. Now it's Batistuta. Van Dijk concedes a free kick for that. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. He's on it. Can he get away? So, oh, what a climb! It's in! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And now he has 2. And the whistle goes for half-time. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager
Hello
has to
attendees,
resist change
this is
at
a
this stage.
lost children's announcement. Would the father of a boy in a yellow t-shirt kindly make his way to the information center?
And we're underway again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
This might spell danger. Oh, he's been caught, and a chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are cruising away. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. And this is Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's nice. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Roberto Carlos. Oh, sweet feet. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. So, what can they come up with here? Hit into the middle. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. This looks promising. He's had a shot! Saliba with the clearance. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. Chelsea really could have done without this. Bayer will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Kane, now looking to orchestrate a counter.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now that looks a decent ball. Havertz! Defending was strong and firm. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Roberto Carlos powering forward here. Roberto. Can he finish? They've scored! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. It's become a case of men against boys. And here's Batistuta. Picked out brilliantly. And this is Eto'o. And it's Davids. Now there's a fine ball. It's a threatening ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Substitutions taking place.
Bellingham. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, that's a key interception. Here's a sharp little ball here. Oh, shooting chance! And yes, it's there! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Eto'o. It's Eto'o! No mistake! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Rice does well to get it back. Kane, but he's well positioned here. And it's been given away. Bellingham. Well, here's a man who thought, oh, he's taken out, that'll be a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, they are now a 9-man team. Neymar. And there's green grass ahead of him. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And now a sudden chance to counter. Nicely aimed pass. Just the keeper to beat! And the shot! It's there! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Quality ball. Oh, he's through and all alone! Real chance! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Chelsea present their opponents with the best possible chance here to increase the lead. Wonderful save by Vitor Bayer. And he tosses it long. Quadrado. So that's it. It is all over. Chelsea have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was... Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running. Well, down the years, of course, Argentina have produced some of the greatest striking talent ever, and Gabriel Batistuta embodies that.
Yeah, he does. And in terms of out-and-out goal-scoring centre-forwards, I can't recall much better.
So you fancy him to score today?
I would think there's an extremely good chance.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. He's in plenty of space here. Messi. Gravenberch. And it's Messi. Now Otto. Gravenberch. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now it's Messi. And it's Gravenberch. Guardiola. Now he's got space here. Caceres calmly anticipates. Passing is crisp and sharp. Played out towards the right wing. The less said about that pass, the better. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Otto. Ødegaard. Out to the right. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Threads one in. Great chance! They've scored!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Gravenberch is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Messi.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. The ball's gone astray. Kaká. Batistuta.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Neymar. It's a good run down the left-hand side. He's had it taken off him. Baresi. It's Roberto Carlos. Kaká. Great vision. Oh, he's found support out wide. Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Chelsea with the corner, they're first. And that's not going to trouble anybody. Now what about this cross? Vardiol cuts it out. Baresi. And it's Otto. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Ambitious ball here. Kaka. Gravenberg. And no, he's seen through all of that. Rice really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
It's a good foot in there. Now that looks a decent ball. Looking for the run, and it's made its way to him. And he gets rid in a hurry.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Odo, a probing pass. And it's Kaka. Gives it back. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Caceres. Here's Kane. Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And he whips in across. Ødegaard. Nicely shaped ball. Crossed in once more. Baresi getting this one clear. Not much subtlety about that challenge. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Just a quick announcement.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Kaka. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Caceres. Havertz. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Nicely weighted ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Rice tries making a foray down the right.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Neymar. Gravenberg kept his eye on it, and he's there. It's a promising position. Messi. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And he's going to have his name taken. And it's Gravenberg. Nicely aimed pass. Messi. Gravenberg proves too strong, too smart. Messi strokes it back. Now it's Messi. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
And here's Owen. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Kai Havertz. Coming on to replace him is number 22, Cuadrado.
That has not gone well.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Baresi. Forwards and with intent. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Gravenberch. Oh, this looks sharp. Spread it left. Can he get it through? Pass somewhat off target. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, strongly challenged there.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
No way through there. Nice physical challenge. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area.
Substitution on the field. Number 5.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. Messi! Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Oh, the keeper, for me, just made that look an awful lot easier than it actually was.
Tries to pass it through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Knocks it out wide.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it. Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now, can they get him away? It's not an especially good pass, that. And he's there to retrieve it. Messi. Played out to the right. Now it's Cuadrado. Foot in. Cuadrado unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. So a chance here, what can they make of it? Chelsea are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Odo. Messi. And it's Odo. Floated through. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Now it's Batistuta. He has found the way through and claimed it back swiftly. He's had a shot! They've done it! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. Terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
4 added
Two
minutes
up
has been
and
indicated.
very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Vardiol. Messi. Is there any support? He might not need it. Quality ball. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Saliba has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident. Driving forward. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle.
Hello, attendees. This
Defeated,
is a Lost
dejected,
Children's
deflated.
announcement.
The Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming, or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The action has already started. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he's quick to snatch it back. And this is Forlan. Oh, whistle's gone. Now then. The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Wonderful save by Vitor Baia. That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Brazil with the corner, they're first. Baia gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. That's a cute ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Broja, and that has left him in a heap. Now it's Messi. He's got away. It's loose, and there's a race. Net! Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Chelsea finding themselves unexpectedly behind. He's had it taken off him.
Broja really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Mbappe. Forlan was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. A probing pass. And the counter is on.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
This and he shoots! It's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do, and will...
Oh, what has happened here? Alexander-Arnold gets rid without sophistication. And it's Neymar. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Played into space out wide. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Ruben Neves. Now it's Messi. Neymar. And he's on his way. And the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they're at it again in double quick time. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Brazil find a position of real strength now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Messi is herring after that one. Forlan. Alexander-Arnold has it out wide and in space. Searching pass he's played there. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Now, can they get him away? Dink through. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Now that's well seen too. Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Can he get it through? Nedved. Now it's Forlan. Now it's Mbappe. Engages and forces him off the ball. Knocks it into space. He's found a way through. Messi. Broja. Oh, they could break here. Oh, he's been caught napping. He's having a shot! And it's in! He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. Chelsea give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Maldini. Neymar. Mbappe.
Well, he certainly was.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Here we go again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Ferdinand did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. The ball has bounced loose now. Mbappe made a good run there. And here's Forlan. Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. Goes for a shot! No mistake! And they are cruising away. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
And yes, it's him again. Brazil grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Pirlo.
Pretty robust defending.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Ruben Neves. Brazil are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Neymar is onto it in a flash. And this is Forlan.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Aims beyond the defence. Pirlo. He's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Broja. Thuram does well to get it back. Now it's Messi.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Thuram does really well to win the ball there. That has ended up in no man's land. Nedved played out to the left flank. Well, that looks a decent ball. Alexander-Arnold cuts it out. And it's Nedved. Pirlo gets a foot in here. Tries to play it through. That looks a cracking ball. Mbappe! He scores! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish.
It's full on!
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Forlan. Messi! They've done it! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Brazil are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Ruben Neves. Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And he's picked out the run. Bayer is there to clear. Looking for options for movement. Tries a shot! He scored! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Hernandez. That'll be a throw-in.
Substituição em andamento.
Chelsea will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Kane unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And this is Kane. Great vision. Now it's Rafael Leao. Rice. Into the last 5 minutes. Can he get on the end of this? Zico. Pirlo. Threads one in. Rafael Leao. And he's lost his man here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Chelsea can breathe again. Just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Foram indicados 4 minutos.
Whistle's
de
gone,
acréscimo.
and they've got themselves a free kick. He's having a good look here. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Messi! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Alexander-Arnold with... Up he goes! And he's spooned it over the bar. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Jordi Alba. Jordi Alba. Kane. Zico. He won't be happy with that one. Ruben Neves. And that is that. Chelsea cannot spin this